At 11:15 in the morning, the chimes over the door to Flour Sack's quilt shop jingled a welcome. The sound was a part of Taylor Quinn's biological clock. On hearing it, she stood straighter, smiled broader, and her brain was filled with quilting knowledge. Taylor had grown up here with quilt fabric in her blood, and 7 years away had done nothing to change that. Grandma Quinny, Taylor's paternal grandmother, sauntered through the door, her sunglasses on the end of her nose. Her flowing chiffon kimono complemented her full motherly figure. Her hair color had softened through the years as the gray slowly took over. One of those subtle changes Taylor wouldn't have noticed if she hadn't been gone so long. Grandma Quinny's cheeks were full and rosy, and the smile she offered Taylor was one of love and sympathy.
"Taylor, dear, it's good you've opened the shop again."
She set her purse on the counter. Taylor hadn't been sure about opening up this morning. Her mother's funeral had been 2 days before, and she and her sister Belle were still existing in a fog of flower arrangements and potluck leftovers.
"I was afraid you wouldn't be in this morning. I don't think the girl can handle this place on her own."
The girl. Grandma Quinny did call Belle that a lot. Taylor couldn't remember why she used to think it was cute. Belle needs to focus on school. Taylor had sent her off this morning, hoping it was the right thing to do. Routine was supposed to be good after a crisis.
"Belle?"
There was a sincere lack of recognition on Grandma's face as the light dawned slowly.
"You have her working here now. Your mom never did. I was thinking of that Roxy."
Grandma leaned in and lowered her voice.
"I think she might use drugs."
"Roxy doesn't use drugs." Roxy had been the right-hand man at Flour Sacks for at least 10 years. She was a little rough around the edges, but as clean and sober as they come. Grandma lifted an eyebrow. "Belle and I have a lot to figure out still. I'm not sure what Mom had Belle do around here, but I always worked in the store when I was her age." Taylor folded a paper label around a roll of pastel vintage print cotton, a fat quarter she had just cut from the end of a discontinued bolt. It wasn't urgent work, but it felt practical. Grandma Quinny's sunglass lenses had slowly faded to clear glass while they were talking. She furrowed her brows and looked around the store.
"You'll have your work cut out for you, won't you?"
Taylor rocked her head side to side, a sort of acknowledgement that said nothing. The not-so-veiled criticism of the family shop didn't bother her. Since the call 10 days ago that her mom had drowned on a weekend away with her girlfriends, Taylor hadn't felt much of anything.
"Is the house in as bad a way as the shop?"
Grandma Quinny's eyes were glued to a dark spot on a ceiling panel. "The house is fine, and if it's not, I'll take care of it."
"What do you mean you'll take care of it?"
Grandma Quinny turned her focused gaze to Taylor.
"You haven't done anything foolish, have you?"
"I've come home, Grandma. I need to take care of Belle." Grandma Quinny frowned. The smile lines that framed her mouth made the frown so much sadder.
"She's already 16, isn't she? She'll be heading to college soon."
"In the meantime, she can't live by herself, can she?" A hacking cough from the back of the shop reminded Taylor that Belle didn't live by herself. Their mom's dad, Grandpa Ernie, wasn't up to running the store, but he was the other adult in the house. Grandma turned and waved.
"Hi, Ernie."
Her voice carried well, but Grandpa didn't respond.
"Come over for dinner on Friday night. The cousins want to see you. It's been 2 years since you've all been together, you know that, right? Not since baby Hattie was born."
They had all just been together at the funeral, but Taylor could see why it didn't count. That hadn't been a social event. "I'm sorry, Grandma. What time do you want us to come over?" Grandma Quinny lifted an eyebrow. "And would it be okay if we brought Grandpa Ernie? I'd hate for him to be lonely." Grandma Quinny held her chin up for a moment, then shook her head.
"Ernie is always welcome, but darling, you are going to have to do something for him. Your mom, rest her soul, wouldn't hear me when I spoke to her about it. He needs more care than you, she corrected herself, can give him.